Hello, Scorpio. This is your reading for November. Let me pull a couple of Moonology, and then I will pull some Romantic Angels cards for you. Oh, sorry. I need longer nails, I swear. Oh, this November is very much about your relationships. Okay. So moonology is saying nothing's yet set in stone, so everything can change. This is normally something that I usually say, but you might be focused on, okay, like I haven't got something yet. I need this thing to work out. Um, However, nothing's yet set in stone. Like things can change. Um, and don't worry about that, especially because the Moonology says prosperity lies ahead for you. So this is interesting to see, like nothing's yet set in stone. However, there seems to be more prosperity and abundance coming in for you anyway. You don't have to stress, you don't have to worry as much about prosperity coming in for you because it seems to be on its way. We have in the Romance Angels cards, we have heart to heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other and forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I think this is honestly a call to really be honest with your partner. There is a feeling of forgiveness to kind of realize that they are kind of separate from you, that they don't always mean to hurt you, even though sometimes people could do something really like, you know, I'm not meaning like physical violence, I'm going to say that that's not what I mean. Some people tend to react in a very strong manner to different stimuli, and sometimes that can be very hard in a relationship to realize that someone's not just reacting to you, they're reacting to a lot of the relationships that they've had in life. This is not even like the love relationships they've had in their lives, it can be family relationships that they've had in their lives that they're now reacting to the stimuli you put forward. And you're like, well, why are they reacting that way? Like, that's an over assumption. Or, like, they need to relax more. Why can't they relax more? Um, Without realizing that a lot of these kind of under subconscious kind of reactions they might not be even aware of. So when they're reacting to you, they might be reacting and you're like, okay, what's going on here? And you've got to realize that everybody has this kind of subconscious reactions that might not be even explainable. So sometimes you need to sit down and go, well, hey, this heart conversations is like, okay, why did you react that way? Do you realize that you also have your subconscious reactions? So this can be also a call for you to be a little bit more aware. Like why did I react to it this way? How am I doing this, you know? Is this appropriate? Like sometimes we could sit there and go, um, yeah, this is totally appropriate behavior in the moment. And then you're like, wait, actually, would I date someone that's doing this behavior? And you're like, actually, I don't think so, you know? So sometimes you've got to not like let yourself off the hook from that. Okay, we'll dive back into your tarot reading before I say too much. Queen of Cups. So if you are masculine, this means that there's someone feminine coming in for you. if you're feminine, Queen of Cups, you are very much in your very caring, nurturing energy. I always feel like Queen of Cups is the mothering, nurturing type of the deck, you know. She can be such a beautiful card to be around. And she can be very caring and very giving. So we've got her in her perfect prime. So, you know, she embodies a lot of femininity. She's not going to be very extroverted. She might be around a couple of friends, but she tends to need a break. She needs to come home and rest and and charge up again. This is also a call that this person's very similar to you. And so therefore, if you are feminine, this means that you probably are attracting the King of Cups. So this person's got the same background as you, the same kind of like energy as you. This could be also that they're a water sign, you know. Um, and there's lots of water in here. So I do feel like they are going to be evenly matched with you, and they're going to have a lot more understanding that you're very similar to them, which can cause a little bit of conflict, to be honest, because you might sit there and go, well, this person's very much like me. And you have to realize to distance yourself from that kind of imagination, but they are similar to you, but not everything's similar. There's a lot of flirtation, so if you've just met someone or that you're in a relationship, there's a lot of flirtation going on. Everything looks great, except one thing that I would feel is you're maybe asking for your attention, you're asking for time the wrong way, and you might need to approach how your love language responds to theirs, how you perceive their love language compared to yours as well, because if your love languages are kind of a little bit different, they might not expect to give the love language of time spent together, and this could be causing arguments or causing friction when you could be just like, well, you know, my love language is actually time, you know. This is how I would respond better to you is if you give me more time, give me more attention, instead of working on um, subconscious cues, because the way that we get attention is usually still the way that we got attention when we were kids, you know. And as we grow up, we haven't realized, we haven't addressed the way that that could be quite considered a little bit more immature by our relationships. The last card is prosperity and abundance, especially in the household. This is a prosperity coming in for you, but this is usually in the house. So I do see your relationships, especially your romantic relationship, picking up for the end of November, and really that you're talking with your partner. If you haven't got a partner yet, you know, don't worry, these things will happen, things will manifest before the end of November for you, and you'll be like, oh man, why did that happen so fast? I think a lot of times you might have not been thinking about things as much in this kind of space, and now that you have thought about this is coming more into your space. um so I hope that helped. If you need anything else, there's a Linktree link at the top of YouTube. I will be back for the December readings. If there's anything that's resonated with you at all, please put it down in the description below. And as always, have a great November. Bye bye, guys.